Hey, everybody, and I wanted to congratulate you for checking in through Friday of Personal Growth Week. Have you ever really wanted to 10x your life, though? Let's say you have a goal, whether it's your marriage, your physicality, whatever it may be, your career, you want to 10x it. You say, like, I see other people, I'm just as smart as them. Why am I not where they are? Well, to 10x your life, really, it takes continued effort over time. Now, the biggest impact is going to be the time you invest. So, let's say that you want to grow. You want to grow your business, you want to grow your company or your marriage. You have to set aside specific time. Now, you might say, I don't have time for that. Earlier today, I was talking about my first experience in a class. So I had read a lot of growth books, but I took a course called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It was a 3 day course. And I remember thinking, like, 3 days? Don't they know I have work to do? And there was homework. And I thought, oh man. At the end of that course, I at least 10x my performance at work. I got through so many more emails, dealt with people better. It impacted me so greatly. It's an emotional experience to even talk about. But it took time. Now, you may say, I don't have that kind of time to spend. I can't take 3 days off to go to a course like HPX I just did last week. So, what do you do in that case? Well, you have to recognize first, you're already spending the time. Well, what do you mean? We are always growing or declining. So you're either 10xing your life in a positive direction or 10xing your life in decline. You're spending the time. So sometimes it's great to check out Netflix or Disney Plus for a show or whatever. But if you're spending your whole day doing that, you're 10xing your decline. Those things are worse than maybe the guy who's out and drinking himself to death. And many times I'll hear a lot of judgment from people in that realm. They're like, well, I just watched like 8 hours of videos, played 8 hours of video games, but at least I'm not drinking. Well, dude, you're doing the same thing, bro. It's the same decline. So what do? Well, at least take half that time or a quarter of that time and put it towards your growth. Because I'm not here to beat you up about your choices. What I'm here to say is if you want to change your life, have that intimate marriage that you really want, that physique that you see in magazines, maybe not airbrushed, but you have a better physique. Those kind of things, it's gonna take continued effort and continued time. So, in my opinion, the best way to do that, if you can't take the time for a course, is to find a group that you can grow with. One of the things I'm plugged into is a spiritual group. We meet every other week on Thursday nights via Zoom. And when we do, there are people from Ireland and Spain and all over the United States. And we meet and we talk. And it's a closed group, but for me, it's helpful. It's like a mastermind where we get to express our thoughts, we get to grow together. That kind of group helps us all stay accountable to our own personal growth and also stay connected. So for you, what kind of group can you plug into? You might say, well, I can't get out of the house. Well, I'm not leaving my house for mine. It's on Zoom. I can get onto it via my phone, iPad, whatever. You don't need to leave your house to find a group to connect with. I'm 100% sure if you spend 4 seconds Googling, you will find a group that's your niche. Maybe you're a person that collects tools or really likes to travel or loves cars or loves to cook. I guarantee you there is a group that meets that would love to have you live via Zoom, that you can find that community from your home. All I'm saying is no matter what, my point today is to spend the time growing. Now, I want to spend one quick segue and tell you thank you for listening. This is my 150th day or 5th month of doing video. And what I want to talk about with this briefly is why I did it, and it was to 10x my growth. You see, I've spoken to thousands of people. I think my max is around 3 or 4,000. Becky has actually spoken to more than that. I think she's 9 or 10,000 in a stadium once. The bottom line is when you're speaking to a large group, and this is from a Toastmaster, someone who loves to speak, it's significantly different than talking to a camera. And in this case, 2 cameras I have going right now. Very, very difficult. So for me, I needed to 10x my growth to realize I'm probably not going to be having large groups of people in person, but I can at least reach you in your home through this method. So I'm continually growing. I hope that by the time I hit my 12-month goal, which is 365 days of video every day and then the posts as well, that it will stretch me and grow me to the person I want to become. It's uncomfortable. Growth is not easy. It takes time. I do this every morning. So for you, how can you put yourself into a place of discomfort where it can help you intentionally grow? I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to grow in comfort. You will never grow in comfort. If you're sitting back and you're like, yeah, everything's fine, it's great, there's no reason to grow. Even when we stretch our muscles to grow, or you want to run more or do more cardio, I have friends who do Orange Theory. They're putting themselves into a place where they're stretching their limits. And there's an accountability piece. So for you, I'm going to tell you, if you need that and you're in a place of comfort and you want to grow, but you're not, find a coach. grab a coach. You can message me. I'm a coach. My wife's a coach. Find one. Doesn't need to be me. Don't care. The thing I care about is that you don't waste your life. You're only here for so long, and you have a destiny and an impact to make. And I see so many people that are sacrificing their destiny on the altar of streaming video or on the altar of whatever. So do yourself a favor, take this as motivation, go work your rear off and realize you have a huge impact to make in this life. Don't sacrifice it on the altar of Disney Plus. Not throwing Disney Plus under the bus because I love Disney, but still you get the idea. Streaming, finding a way to make sure you're dedicating to your growth. Have a great day. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have a spectacular weekend.